Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we are following tonight. Coronavirus cases heading in the right direction, and Governor Gretchen Whitmer is crediting the drop to people staying home and following the latest order. There are more than 4,700 new cases of coronavirus, but there were also 183 deaths, with 71 of them identified during a vital records review. Now that brings the state's total to more than 442,000, and the death toll nears 11,000. Governor Whitmer also noting first shipments of the Pfizer COVID vaccine are heading across the state, and Michigan's first frontline workers are getting vaccinated over the weekend.
And it was so exciting this weekend to see the coverage of our state, of the workers clapping for one another, and a vaccine that is bringing hope all across the country is coming from Michigan.
The governor is still pushing Republican lawmakers for monetary aid and mask mandates. State Attorney General Dana Nessel is urging residents to be wary of COVID-19 scams now that a vaccine is in use. Nessel says to be on the lookout for fake vaccines, treatments, and clinical trials that bad actors will use to potentially scam others.
So the bottom line really is this: do not buy a treatment or a vaccine online. And always consult a medical professional, and do not respond to text messages, emails, or calls that offer you the vaccine.
Nessel says the state's Consumer Protection Division, as well as her office, have been vigilant throughout the pandemic, but scammers continue to try and exploit the health crisis. And now here's Brian with a look at your forecast.
All right, thanks very much, David. Our second day of the work week here across mid-Michigan proved to be a quiet one, courtesy of high pressure, which is now beginning to actually depart to the east of us, positioned over the east end of Lake Huron tonight and set to move out of the picture as we head on into the overnight period. All attention, not just really here in mid-Michigan, but especially along the eastern seaboard, is going to shift to this developing storm system over parts of Texas and Oklahoma tonight. It's already pushing some snow in across parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. That system is then going to track into the mid-Atlantic states tomorrow and then start arcing up the eastern seaboard into Thursday morning, and it's going to become a powerful full-fledged nor'easter with snow totals expected across Pennsylvania, southern New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and even into Maryland, expected to dwarf anything even we saw in the heaviest spots here in mid-Michigan last weekend. But here in our state, we're safely going to be watching this one from a distance outside of a couple of isolated snow showers tomorrow. Hour-by-hour forecast here into the overnight period, midnight showing just the continuation of the increasing clouds that we've seen over the course of our Tuesday evening. They'll continue to thicken up into our Wednesday morning, but it will be a dry start to the day, so another smooth ride to work or wherever you may be headed first thing in the morning. Even through noontime, we will generally be dry here locally, but on the far northwest fringe of this storm system, around midday, we're going to start to see some snow shower activity back in from the southeast, arriving near the Flint area, Grand Blanc, Fenton, maybe even Lapeer by about midday, and continuing to work in along I-69 through 3 o'clock and even into parts of the evening commute, and actually maybe even a little bit of a flare-up of this activity, making it a bit farther north and west into the evening hours tomorrow, before then winding down and seeing all the snow shower activity then depart to the southeast of us, with, as you can see, the primary snow shield of this system just about making it to Lake Erie, and again, missing us here in Michigan. So for your 6th night of Hanukkah tonight, happy Hanukkah once again to everyone celebrating. Cold, cloudy, but quiet. Low temperatures down into the low 20s with an east wind at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. Into tomorrow, we'll see a high back to 32 degrees with isolated snow showers, breezy and cold conditions. Then in your first Warn 5 7-day forecast, 33 on Thursday and dry, 36 with an increase in the clouds as we head into Friday. And then the chance for rain and snow showers returning Saturday through Monday, and the first day of winter on Monday, actually the least winter-like day of the week, with high temperatures up near 40 degrees.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.